Exciting stuff. They played for third in 2012 and lost that third place match, the Lady Spartans volleyball team. And they played for the title in 2004, the national title, and finished as runners-up that year. So that was their third national tournament appearance, and they get to bring home some hardware because only the top three teams in the nation get hardware, and the Spartans were right there with that third place trophy going their way. Good coaching group. They work so well together. Morgan Osnes and Krista Shikoski, along with Abby Krauser, they do a great job with the Lady Spartans. Here we go. Basketball season about to get underway here at M-State, and the tip is controlled by Central Lakes. It's grabbed by Kumar Gresham. Gresham will send it back out to Josh Lewis. Drives baseline, misses the shot. Rebound comes off on the near side. It's an offensive board, and we've got a whistle. And that ball went, well, now they're going to have an officials conference here, and it went off Central Lakes. So there's a turnover, and we talked about it. Talked about those turnovers. The Spartans caused a bunch of them. And M-State now will bring it up the right side. Along the far sideline, they set it on the three-point line to Engelmeyer. He passes it back out. Top of the point, it's Mert Taylor. Taylor spinning, dishing. Robinson gives it up to Rennell Edwards. Now Engelmeyer comes left side, three-point line. Taylor kicks it back out to the top to Jonathan Robinson. Sends it right side. Dribble penetration by Langston Davis. He's cut off in the lane, dishes, and the layup won't go by Robinson as it goes out of bounds off M-State on the rebound opportunity. So we've played the first minute of this first half scoreless, as Central Lakes will get the ball against full court pressure, and they'll put the ball in Kumar Gresham's hands. It's stolen by the Spartans. There's one of those steals we were talking about. They miss a bunny underneath, and we've got a rebounding foul on the Spartans. See who that foul is against. It's the first foul of the game, and it's going to be on Langston Davis. And again, full court pressure, double teaming the ball. They get it ahead on the left side. The Raiders bring it up to Josh Lewis. Baseline feed, driving to the basket and scoring with a strong move to the hoop, Rodney Oliver. The 6'6 freshman getting the ball down. On the far side of the floor, Spartans work it to Mert Taylor. Taylor on the three-point line, gets a screen, gives the ball up. Langston Davis with it. Davis drives in, and we're going to get a charge on Davis, and that is not what Alex Fodness wants to see. One of his big guns, Langston Davis, getting two fouls very, very quickly. Well, Davis has been one of the top producers, 10.5 rebounds, 22.5 points a game, but now he's on the bench just a little over a minute in with his second personal foul. So the Spartans will have to go to the bench. Here's a three out of the corner, and that is good as Central Lakes takes a 5-0 lead. Jalen Deering hitting that three-point shot. Spartans try to answer. Engelmeyer misses. Rebound, Gresham, lead pass, Buffalo, layup, good, 7-point run. Buffalo makes it 7-0. Here come the Spartans. Engelmeyer, baseline penetration, got it. First basket of the game for the Spartans. They put the pressure on once again. Up the floor, Gresham, and he'll drive to the basket uncontested. He missed the shot. Rebound, Engelmeyer. Ball knocked away, but recovered by M-State. Here's Engelmeyer on the three-point line. Passes it back out. Three-point shot, no good by Robinson. Tipped off the rim, grabbed by Central Lakes as Buffalo comes away with it. They dribble it up the right side. Lewis cuts to the middle. They kick it down to the low post, and there's a charging foul on Central Lakes. Nice job by Rennell Edwards getting position on the low blocks, and Rodney Oliver backed him over. Third turnover already for Central Lakes. We've played just a hair over 2 minutes in this opening half. Spartans get the ball with Mert Taylor putting it in play to Jonathan Robinson. Robinson will drive all the way through traffic and draw the foul, and will get shots. Free throws coming up. Buffalo will get the foul, I believe. No, it's not going to be any. It's going to be Jalen Deering. So Deering gets the foul, his first, team's second. And Robinson will go to the line to shoot a pair. And the Spartans at the free throw line this year, through their first 2 games, well, not outstanding, and he misses. Their free throw percentage through the first 2 games is 56.6%, and that's not really acceptable. Second one, good. So Robinson has his first point. The Spartans answer that early 7-point run with 3 of their own. They double-team the ball. Buffalo takes the pass, feeds it up the left side. Here's Deering driving through, kicking it through the lane. Baseline jump shot on the way off the rim. Rebound tipped underneath and recovered by the Spartans. Good rebound inside by Larry Bell. Now the 3-point shot by Engelmeyer is good. He knocks it down from that right wing, and Brett Engelmeyer has 5. And the Spartans are on a 6-point run. It is 7-6 now. And we're going to have a stoppage of play here. Had to reset the shot clock, I think. Well, now they're going to let the subs come in. Spartans have Nick Pearson coming off the bench. Jaden Lee is in there as well for M-State. Full court pressure being applied by M-State. And again, that's been one of their strengths, their pressure defense. They've caused 3 turnovers already in this first 3 minutes of competition here tonight. Kumar Gresham drives in. A little fadeaway won't go, but the offensive rebound of the putback by Oliver will stop that Spartan run at 6 straight points as they answer the 7-point run to start the game by Central Lakes. 9-6 now, Raiders lead. Here's Pearson, right side on the dribble, picks it up, passes back out. They swing it left. Ball in the hands of Tyler Lowe. Lowe will pass it up. Larry Bell giving it Engelmeyer. Rattles the rim, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Rodney Oliver. Kicks it ahead to Za Buffalo. Buffalo alongside the lane, fighting through traffic. Rejected inside by Larry Bell. Big block by the 6'6 freshman. And the Raiders will throw it in from under the basket. They will bring Carson Jones in. He's an Alexandria High School grad. Otter fans will remember watching him in the Central Lakes Conference. Jalen Deering will pass it in from under the basket. Deering gets it back out to Carson Jones on the 3-point line across the floor to Kumar Gresham. Gresham bounce pass alongside the lane. Spinning, bank shot from the left side. Good by Rodney Oliver. He's got 6. Oliver's been kind of the offensive spark for this Raiders team through the first couple of games. Pearson has it for the Spartans. Kicks it to Larry Bell, who misses a 3. Battle for the rebound. One by Central Lakes. Pass ahead to Oliver. In traffic. Moves inside and scores again. And Rodney Oliver has 8. Oliver's averaging 14 per game for the Raiders. He's already at 8. We have 15:40 to go in the half. Here's Pearson driving through traffic and drawing the foul. And that foul against Central Lakes will be their 3rd. And it's going to be against number 15, Za Buffalo, his first. So the Spartans will throw it in from under the basket. Ball triggered by Rennell Edwards. Baseline drive and a lay-in for Larry Bell. Nicely executed on that inbounds play. 13-8. Oh, wide open under the basket. You can't leave Oliver that open. He has an easy 2. That's an easy assist. And now a steal by the Raiders. Second turnover by M-State. Raiders up the left side. They feed it out to Deering on the 3-point line. Here's an open 3 by Derek Ailts. He misses. Offensive rebound and a putback. Raiders Carson Jones. He gets his first hoop, and it's 17-8. Here's Pearson, free throw line area, all the way through the lane. Layup for Nick Pearson. The Otter grad gets his first basket. And the Spartans now work it defensively in a half-court zone. Here's a 3-point shot, hits the side of the backboard, bounces to Rennell Edwards. Ahead to Jaden Lee. Spartans in transition. Back out. Deep 3 is off the heel. No good by Tyler Lowe. Long rebound, though. The Spartans will maintain possession. Larry Bell wants 3. That's off the mark. Good board by Kumar Gresham. He heads out on the dribble against Pearson. Feeds it left side. We've got a blocking foul coming here against M State. You had Derek Ailts driving to the basket, but Renell Edwards tried to get in his way, and he gets the blocking foul. His first, team's third. 14:09 to go in the opening half here at M State with a 17-10 Central Lakes lead over the Spartans. Raiders will throw it in on the offensive end. They'll pass it in from under the basket. Each team with 3 fouls in this opening half. Pass comes all the way out on the three-point line. C.J. Davenport takes it into the lane, fires it back out on the three-point line to Carson Jones. To the baseline, scramble for the ball. There's another steal by M State. 4th turnover for Central Lakes. Mert Taylor has it. Taylor pushing it all the way to the basket, banks it up, no good, and the rebound cleared by the Raiders as it was pulled down by David Felix. Felix has been one of their top performers on the boards through the early season. 8.5 rebounds a game. Going to travel on Central Lakes on Jones. That'll be their 5th turnover. And we have timeout. This year, Jason Retzoff informs me there are 2 media timeouts, one at the 14-minute mark and one at the 7-minute mark. And they're doing that so the teams are prepared when they get to national tournament time and they have those built in. So media timeouts, about time to get that. I've always said the announcer should get a timeout. If you see something going wrong, or if you have problems with your equipment, you should be able to take a timeout, but they won't listen to me on that one. It's 17-10. M State trailing Central Lakes in this opening half at M State Fergus Falls. 13:41 remaining in the half. 5 points for Brett Engelmeyer, who has hit the only 3 of the half for M State. Rodney Oliver with 10 points already to lead Brainerd, the 6'6 freshman. Jalen Gearing has hit a 3 for Central Lakes. But
want more from your career? Then you need more from your college. M State's nursing program offers the hands-on training, real-life work experience, and affordable tuition to help you launch or further your career in nursing. Learn more today at minnesota.edu/nursing.
We will feature Jody Holloman of the women's team to talk about her team's performance in the first game tonight. That's going to be our normal halftime procedure. Tonight, since it's only the single game, we have an interview with Jim Iverson coming up, the director of bands here at M State, and we'll be featuring Jim this evening talking about the concert band and the jazz band and about their upcoming performances weekend. So he'll be with us at halftime tonight. Spartans have the basketball, down 7. They kick it to the corner. Here's an open 3, and that's short. Rebound underneath the basket to David Felix. It was a good look by Jonathan Robinson. He just couldn't get it down. Felix in traffic off the front of the rim, follows, gets a rebound, goes back up with it, and this one is in and out, but we've got a foul on Nick Pearson that is going to result in David Felix going to the free throw line and shooting the first foul shots of the game for Central Lakes. Now, we talked about the Spartans not shooting free throws well. Well, the Raiders are worse. 47.2% from the free throw line in their first 2 games. I mean, that is horrible. Here's the first one. Good. So Felix has his first point. And it's 18-10. Biggest lead of this first half, an 8-point advantage for Central Lakes. They took a 7-0 lead to start the game. Spartans battled back with 6 in a row to cut it to 1. Missed the second one. Taylor rebounds the miss, moves it ahead on the left side. And here's Taylor to the baseline. Bounce pass right corner, shot open, shot made. That's a made 3 from the far corner by Jaden Lee with the second 3 of the game for M State. We're under 13 minutes in this opening half. 18-13, Raiders lead. They have the ball. To the top of the key, Adrian Mogaka, he passes to the corner. Deep 3 won't go. Offensive rebound. They feed it back through the lane. Driving to the basket, using the glass and banking it through is Trevion Jones. Jones has his first basket, 20-13. Central Lakes with the lead. Jaden Lee lost the ball. Turnover number 3 for M State. Now the Raiders will throw it away, trying to get it out of the backcourt. And that is turnover number 6 for Central Lakes. Spartans get the ball. And it will be put in play from under the basket by Rennell Edwards. Well, no, now Rennell's going to come to the side. They'll throw it in from the side. 12:29 to go, opening half. Edwards will pass it into the three-point line, gets it back, feeds it right side, three-point shot on the way off the iron, and the rebound grabbed under the basket by C.J. Davenport. Ahead on the dribble, Davenport into the front court, bounce pass left sideline, and a travel against Central Lakes. Their 7th turnover of the night. 12:16 to go in the opening half. And the ball will be put in play from the far side, right in front of the Spartan bench. Spartans have Jonathan Robinson out there, Mert Taylor on the floor. Rennell Edwards is out there. Edwards will feed it out on the three-point line. Open shot, missed shot from three-point range by Jonathan Robinson. Rebound by the Raiders, coast to coast on the drive, and a blocked shot. Oh, and a foul. Wow. That was a great block by Langston Davis, and he has picked up his 3rd foul. He just came back in after picking up 2 fouls in the first minute. Now he's got 3, and Alex Fodness is walking down the side of the bench, just shaking his head and talking to Tim Campbell, the veteran official who is in his 39th year officiating. Good talk with Tim before the game. His daughter, Jordan, was a Spartan, 3-sport athlete. Spunky, feisty, all those words describe her. Kumar Gresham makes both free throws. So now it's 22-13. Central Lakes in the lead. And the Spartans will put it in play. Up the right side comes Rennell Edwards. Back out to Engelmeyer. Releases a deep 3 and nails it. 8 points for Brett Engelmeyer. He can shoot it from deep. 22-16. Oh, the Raiders come up the floor behind the defense. The pass and the lay-in is good. Beat the defense that time. That's one thing that happens when you're as aggressive as the Spartans are defensively. You give up some easy baskets if they get behind you. 3-point shot by Engelmeyer, no good. There's a foul on the rebound. And that foul on M State will go against Jonathan Robinson. His first and team's 6th foul. 11:26 remaining in the opening half. As Central Lakes will put it in play with 6'5" freshman Zaw Buffalo passing it in. He's being guarded by Langston Davis on the inbounds. Buffalo fires it up the middle of the floor. Here comes Josh Lewis to the baseline on the feed, and we've got a foul called. As looks like Robinson's going to pick up his 2nd. They tried that alley-oop pass at the baseline, and the foul was delivered by Robinson as Rodney Oliver went up for the jam. So he didn't get the shot down, but he's at the line to shoot a pair. 24-16. Central Lakes has the lead with 11:19 to go in the opening half. Free throw by Oliver is good. Well, I talked about how poorly Central Lakes shoots free throws, right? Well, they made 4 of their first 5. Oliver will try to make it 5 of their first 6. Second one in the air and off the heel. Battle for the board, tipped by the Raiders, but recovered by the Spartans. And they move it up the right side. On the dribble, Tyler Lowe. Engelmeyer feeds the left corner. Open 3 for Edwards. That's off the rim. Rebound hits the floor. It's gathered in by Engelmeyer. Shot from the corner won't go. And it's the Raiders moving it ahead on the right side to Kumar Gresham. Nice dish to a breaking teammate for the layup on the left side. And that layup converted by Travion Jones, who now has 6.
Engage, empower, lead. A business or organization is only as strong as its human resource team, which is why M State is committed to keeping companies strong. Start your HR journey today at minnesota.edu/human.
Here at M State. Say, whether you're considering a career in the arts or you just enjoy music, visual arts, and the theater, we have great opportunities for you on the Fergus Falls campus of M State. Creativity and problem-solving skills you'll develop
Want
in
more
our
from your
60
career?
credit fine
Then
arts
you need more
degree
from your
programs
college.
are an excellent
M-State's nursing
foundation
program offers
for
the hands-on
any career
training, real-life
you
work
want to
experience,
pursue.
and
Check it
affordable
out at
tuition
M-State,
to help you launch
Fergus
or
Falls
further
campus.
your career in nursing. Learn more
27-16,
today at
Central Lakes up by
minnesota.edu/nursing.
11. And on a 5-point run right now. Larry Bell will put the ball in play. Rennell Edwards is on the floor. Also out there, Tyler Lowe and Brett Engelmeyer. And also Crosby Osnes out there for the first time. Crosby, the Underwood High School grad. Here's Edwards on the left side. Brings it to the middle, passes it back. Engelmeyer, deep three off the rim. Rebound Raiders. Back comes Central Lakes. This is Oliver. Ahead to Trevion Jones. On the right side now to Kumar Gresham. Back out to Josh Lewis at the top. Dribble penetration, left elbow, feeds it down low, and then the ball goes into the backcourt. And it will be out of bounds. It'll be an over and back on Central Lakes. Their 8th turnover already. And we are just about 10 minutes into the game. Nick Pearson is in. And Engelmeyer will come out. Brett hit a couple of early threes, but he's been off on his last few attempts, so gets a little breather here. Pass to the baseline. On the drive, we'll get a foul that will put Tyler Lowe on the line for a couple. That foul is on Zaw Buffalo. It is his second, and it's not a shooting foul. It's on the drive, so Spartans will throw it in from under the basket. Larry Bell gives it back to Rennell Edwards. To the top of the key, the three-point shot by Osnes won't go, or by Crosby Osnes. Now Rennell Edwards out of the corner for three, no good. Raiders get the rebound. Kick it ahead to Oliver, and Oliver will jam it. 13 for Rodney Oliver, and a turnover by the Spartans. Their 4th on the inbounds pass. It got away, 29-16. 7-point run again for the Raiders. They had a 7-point run at the start of the game. Raiders will pass it in the front court. Officials are discussing something near midcourt. But they do come to the conclusion that the ball belongs to the Raiders, and they will throw it in from under the basket. So from underneath, Josh Lewis will toss it in for Central Lakes. Pass comes to the corner, an open three on the way, and it's knocked down out of the right corner by Jalen Deering, his second three. And that is a 10-point run for Central Lakes as they have doubled up the Spartans with 9:40 to go in the half. It is 32-16. Pearson tied up. We're going to get a foul call. And that foul is going to be against Rodney Oliver, his second. Team foul number 5. Actually, they give it to, there's no 22, it's 21. Yeah. Here's Edwards, passing it back, three-point line. Pearson drives in, free throw line, splits defenders, goes up, shot blocked, offensive rebound, put back, and a basket. Tyler Lowe following up with the basket, and that stops the run at 10 in a row for Central Lakes. There's a steal by Larry Bell, who controls it. Turnover number 9. Bell will pass it out to Edwards, across to Pearson, spots for three, and Nick puts down the three. And a foul is called under the basket. The three-point field goal is good by Nick Pearson. He now has 5. And the foul will be given to Bell. It is 32-21 now. Larry Bell's first foul. And that is team foul number 8. And now the officials are going to visit. One of the Brainerd players, Jalen Deering, thought the official was calling him into the conference. And Tim Campbell said, no, we don't need you in here for this. You don't have a striped shirt on. So that is, the bonus is on. So that was a discussion. What was the nature of the foul? And it is a foul that will require the 1-and-1 free throw situation. Larry Bell committing the personal And going to the line is Jalen Deering. So Deering will shoot the front end of the 1-1. 9:05 remaining in the opening half here at M State in Fergus Falls. Spartans down 32-21. They have trailed by as many as 16, but they're on a 5-point run, and that will end here as the free throw is made by Deering, who now has 7 points. Pair of threes for Deering, and now a free throw. So he earns the bonus, and his second free throw is good as well. So it's 34-21 as we go into the 9-minute mark in this opening half. And we've got contact on the perimeter that initiated by Kumar Gresham, his first, team 6th. And no shots here. Spartans will put it in play from the near side as Rennell Edwards will pass it in. Edwards defended by Josh Lewis on the inbounds play. Edwards fires it across the floor to Nick Pearson, who drives in on the wing, double team, back out to Edwards, baseline, fires it through to Mert Taylor. Now here's Carter Cressup on the wing. Cressup kicks it back out. Bell steps around a defender, lost the ball. Cressup recovers, feeds Pearson on the right side. Back to Carter Cressup. Baseline drive by Carter, shuffles it through to Larry Bell. Back out on the three-point line, shot on the way off the iron, no good. And the rebound to Josh Lewis. Good look, straight on that time by Mert Taylor, but he couldn't get it down. We're going to get a blocking foul here on the Spartans as Oliver was charging to the basket, and he knocked Mert Taylor over, but Taylor did not have position established. So that is his first foul, team foul number 9, and Oliver at the line. 13 points for Rodney Oliver tonight. And his first shot in the air, and good. Second one coming for Oliver. And that one is good. So he's having a nice night. Oliver with 15, one above his average. And we're not at halftime yet. 8:27 remaining in the half. It is 36-21. Raiders on top. Raiders of Central Lakes Community College. Here's Nick Pearson. It's a home opener for the Spartans here at M State. Larry Bell on the drive. Back out to Nick. Open three, and Nick Pearson misses off the front of the rim. Bell rebounds, finds Pearson in the corner. His three is good this time. Nick can get hot, and he's got 8 here in the first half. Steal by the Spartans. How about the same spot? And Pearson, not the same result. Off the side of the rim. Here's a breakaway on the rebound and a two-handed jam by Jalen Deering, and a technical foul for hanging on the rim. So Deering will get the foul. That's his second. And the bonus is on, so we'll walk down to the other end. That's a technical and a personal. And Jim Russell's complaining about the call. I think Jim knows in his heart that that was the right call, because you can't hang on the rim like that unless there's a player underneath you, and there might be an injury caused if you let go and you run into him or land on him. There's nobody around. So he was kind of just hanging there, showboating. Pearson gets the free throw down. His 9th point. 38-25. And in and out on the second one. So with 7:53 remaining in the first half, the Raiders lead by 13. Their biggest lead has been 16, and the Spartans get possession of the basketball. Central Lakes has 11 turnovers in this game. M State has 4. Carter Cressup, the Perham High School grad, 5'11 freshman, brings it up. Remember, everybody got another year because of COVID. Carter was here last year, but he's just a freshman. Here's Carter on the right side, passing it to Nick Pearson. Left side feed, and a three by Mert Taylor is good. Mert's first basket of the night. And now we've got a technical foul here on the Spartans, I believe, as Larry Bell reached over and swatted the ball as the player on the inbounds pass was going to throw it in. You can't do that. So Larry Bell has his second foul. And we'll have free throws taken here by David Felix, who is 1 for 2 at the line. 10th foul, so we're into the two-shot bonus now on free throws, and Felix knocks it down, his second point. 39-28. Raiders by 11, trying to make it a dozen here. Felix lets it go, and it's off the heel, no good. So we'll go down to the other end, and the Raiders will throw it in the backcourt. Couple of technicals, one for hanging on the rim, one for swiping at a ball while it was being put in play, before it was put in play. One on each team. Raiders up 11, they have the ball against pressure. Bounce pass up the far sideline into the hands of Kytavian Norwood. He gives it up in the lane. Bank shot from 12 is good by Josh Lewis. His first basket. And the lead is 13 for Central Lakes. Cressip to Pearson. Bluffs the three, returns it to Carter Cressip. On the left side, it's Jonathan Robinson. Robinson working the dribble. Sends it to the left corner. Three-point shot. Boy, there was contact there and no call. Shot off the board, no good by Jaden Lee. And back come the Raiders. Right side, Josh Lewis into the lane. Same spot he just hit from, and he hits again. Lewis has 4. The lead is up to 15. 43-28, 6:40 to go in the half. Pearson, three-point line, drives to the corner, backs off, fires a three, in and out. Rebound Cressip underneath. He was knocked down. That foul by the Raiders, Derek Ailts, will be his first. And it will be the the 8th foul, so 1 and 1 in effect. Carter Cressip on the line. 5'11" freshman. 6.5 minutes to go in this opening half. And we have a media timeout here. This is that second media timeout. So we'll take a timeout. 6:33 remaining in the half. It is 43-28.
Hey, this is Kay Wilder, Director of the Fitness Center on the Moorhead campus.
In their home opener here tonight at M State. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Spartan Basketball on Channel 977.
We're joined by Lori Charest, and Lori is the ceramics instructor at M State and a big part of the art program there. She and John Cox run that program. What can you tell me about what the classes would be like?
There's always an element of lecture, demonstration, work on your own. There's a lot of time that you have to work within your studio time with the instructor there. And I think that's another really great thing about our college, that John and I are professionals in our field. There's not graduate assistants. We are the teachers, and so we have a wealth of experience to share with the students.
Lori Charest from the art department at M State in Fergus Falls.
My passion for fitness stems from being a dancer. I started dancing when I was 4. I danced all through grade school, high school, even into college. From the University of Minnesota, I decided to open my own studio, which was very successful in Crookston, Minnesota. My passion for fitness knows no bounds. It's all occupations, it's all economic status, it's all races and levels of fitness. I want to share my passion with you so that maybe that fever will come along to you.
I'm sure he'll be a gym rat like Ryan and Jason and Justin were when Dave was coaching. Here's Carter Cressip. Free throw good. Carter's first point. So he earns a bonus. And the second one is off the rim, no good. Boarded by David Felix. Raiders have the ball, up by 14. Oh, almost stolen on the far side by the Spartans' Jonathan Robinson. Raiders set it up top now to Josh Lewis. Kicks it down low, and the shot won't go. It's tipped to the corner, recovered there. Inside, and a foul, and the basket's going to go. Trevion Jones made the field goal. And he drew the foul. So a three-point play opportunity here. Foul on Tyler Lowe, his first. And the free throw is good. So now the 17-point lead on the board is the biggest that the Raiders have enjoyed in this game. Now the Spartans, here's Robinson driving and missing. Rebound hits the floor, recovered by the Raiders. On the dribble, Josh Lewis all the way, dishing back out, and it's turned over by Central Lakes. Went off the knee of the charging Derek Ailts and out of play. So Spartans get it. Down 17 with under 6 minutes to go in the half. Carter Cressup on the far sideline. Oh, and he throws it back across, and it's behind Tyler Lowe and out of play. Tyler was not expecting that pass. So the turnover is the 5th for M State. They've taken pretty good care of the ball, but they have not shot it well. And Central Lakes has gotten some pretty high percentage looks in their offense. And they have shot the ball well from the field through the first 2 games. Inside pass, no good. Tipped under the basket. Cressup comes out with a nice job by Carter. Pushing it up the left sideline. 3-point line. Dishes back out, and it was dropped by Mert Taylor, who turns it over. Back come the Raiders up the floor. A foul on Taylor trying to recover is going to put Josh Lewis on the line for a pair, and Mert's got his second foul. So you have Langston Davis with 3 fouls. Langston Davis has played about 2 minutes in this first half because he got 2 fouls in the first minute. Came back in and got his 3rd foul immediately. And he's been a big part of what the Spartans have been able to accomplish through the first 2 games offensively. So not having him on the floor has been a detriment. Josh Lewis will hit the first free throw. Larry Bell is back in. Pearson returns. Edwards comes back in. Brett Engelmeyer is in. Robinson will stay on. Spartans using everybody. Free throw, good. Lewis hits them both. He's got a half dozen. He'll check out, and Adrian Mogaka will check in. 48-29. The lead is 19. Biggest lead of the night for the Raiders. Renell Edwards passing it through to Pearson, out to Engelmeyer. 3-point shot off the rim. Rebound Edwards in traffic. Reverses it, no good. Bell misses on the follow-up attempt. Now Mogaka's got it, and we've got a backcourt foul coming against the Spartans. That foul is going to be on Larry Bell, and that will be his 3rd. So now you have Bell and Langston Davis with 3 fouls each. And going to the free throw line for Central Lakes is going to be Adrian Mogaka. They've got a lot of players, 16 players, and they've all gotten into the game, almost all gotten into the game tonight. 3, I guess, have not hit the floor. Mogaka hits the free throw. One of the 3 is TJ Kornbaum. You might remember that name from Little Falls when the Otters have played Little Falls through the years. The Kornbaums, there have been a few of them. Free throw no good. Larry Bell grabs the rebound, puts it in the hands of Renell Edwards. Now Pearson back for Edwards. It goes past him and into the backcourt. There's a scramble, and it's recovered by Central Lakes. Pass under the basket, no good. Bell can't grab the rebound. Instead, it bounces right into the hands of David Felix, and he will score. Ball's not bouncing the Spartans' way at all. 22-point lead for the Raiders as we near halftime. 4.5 minutes left in the half as Jonathan Robinson works the dribble up top. Cuts left, drives into the lane, shoots a little fadeaway, in and out. Ball is not dropping. Central Lakes grabs the rebound. David Felix with the outlet pass. Right side to Mogaka. Now in the middle, they dish it down low. Ball loose and recovered by Engelmeyer. Brett Engelmeyer will bring it ahead. Takes it into the lane, looks for help. Gets it off to Renell Edwards. Now Engelmeyer out of the corner, wants the 3, finds it. Nice job by Brett Engelmeyer. He has 11. And back come the Raiders now. breaking the press, and a double dribble on the Raiders will result in turnover number 14 for Central Lakes. So the Spartans get it with the Raiders leading 51-32 and 3:50 remaining in the opening half. Remember, at halftime, we are going to be hearing Jim Iverson talk about the band concert coming up and about the band program here at M-State. That'll be our halftime feature. Larry Bell's got an open look from 15, and he hits it. Free throw line turnaround for Larry Bell. He's got 4, 51-34. Spartans would love to get this thing down under 10 points. There's a turnover again, just a poor pass by Central Lakes, resulting in their 15th turnover. But they've trailed by as many as 22. Right now, Spartans are on a 5-point run, and they're down by 17. But they'd love to get it down to under 10 here before halftime, and that's going to be a tall order because Central Lakes has shot the ball well, but they've turned it over a lot. So if the Spartans can start making a few shots, and they can't, there's a miss again by Jonathan Robinson. Rebound Raiders and a 3-point shot, but we've got a foul. No foul. It's a turnover. Player was out of bounds with the ball. So 16 Central Lakes turnovers. And again, Spartans have an opportunity. Central Lakes is going to take a timeout, 3:11 remaining, and they lead 51-34, but they've gotten pretty sloppy here in the last few minutes. They've turned the ball over 16 times in this game, and Jim Russell's not too happy about that. You know, basketball is just one of the sports that they offer here at M-State, and Fergus Falls with men's and women's basketball. We're looking forward to a fun winter season, but they have men's and women's golf, and the golf team is again headed to the NJCAA National Tournament in June as Region 13 champions. Coming up in the spring, women's softball and baseball, and the women and men trap shooting is the newest sport to M-State. They had their first season. Also, volleyball, as we mentioned, third in the nation. Football was to play for the MCAC championship, but COVID took care of that as far as their opponent, Itasca, not being able to compete, so that was unfortunate, but they had a great year. Here's Nick Pearson with a 3, rattles a cage and comes out. That would have been huge. Would have made it a 14-point spread. It was halfway down, wouldn't go. Right side in the corner. Raiders set it up now on the wing. Down a low block, turnaround shot. Oliver, no good. Ball off the glass. Oliver's got it, puts it back up, and this one is good. He is tough. Spartans having a tough time matching up with Rodney Oliver. He's got 17. All the way, Robinson on the drive up the lane, off the heel. No good. Again, another miss. Boy, the shooting stats are going to be interesting. They're not going to be good if you're a Spartan fan. 53-34. Pass down low to Oliver, broken up by Engelmeyer. There's turnover number 17 for Central Lakes. Pearson on the drive, blocked and fouled. And Nick will go to the line as the foul is whistled against Carson Jones. Pearson has 9 points. And he will shoot 2. He was in the active shooting. Nick has hit a pair of 3s tonight. 1 for 2 from the line, and this one is good. 53-35. Spartans down 18, 2:12 left in the half. And here's Pearson with his second free throw opportunity. On the way off the front of the rim, no good, and rebounded by Central Lakes. Josh Lewis being pressured in the backcourt, backs off on the dribble, feeds it to the middle to David Felix. Now on the far sideline, bounce pass down low, across to the three-point line, out of the corner, shot on the way, shot good. That's a 3 out of the corner by Kumar Gresham. That is his first field goal of the night. Spartans are going to get it out on the wing to Robinson, who drives in traffic, missed the layup. Another miss. And another high percentage shot that wouldn't go down. Wide open under the basket, but not handling the ball cleanly was David Felix. He turns it over. Spartans come back up the floor, up the lane, wide open, and Robinson missed another layup. This is getting ridiculous. Can't make an easy shot. Again, the shooting stats are going to not be pleasant 56-35, Central Lakes with the lead. Ball knocked away. Raiders get it back. They'll set it up on the three-point line into the hands of Josh Lewis, who resets the offense. Shot clock's under 10. Lewis working the dribble, feeds the corner. Shot open out of the corner. There's another three. Derek Ailts gets his first basket, and it's 59-35, a 24-point lead now for the Raiders. Pearson is blocked off at the baseline. That foul will be whistled against Gresham. His second. 2 shots again for Nick Pearson. Nick in double figures with 10. He and Brett Engelmeyer, who has 11, are the 2 Spartan players in double digits. First one's good. And one more coming. 59-36. Spartans had a missed 3 that would have cut the lead to 14, and since then it has been all Central Lakes as they were able to increase their lead to 24, and now it's 22 as we're in the final minute of this first half. Raiders bring it up the right side. Hunter Nissen on the floor. Nissen will pass it back out to Josh Lewis. First minutes for Nissen on the night. Here's C.J. Davenport in traffic, tied up. Traveling is a call. And that is 19 turnovers by Central Lakes. 32.4 seconds remaining in this opening half as Pearson brings it out of the backcourt. Pearson on the left side kicks it to Engelmeyer, whose 3 is off the iron. Battle for the rebound, won by Central Lakes. They have dominated that stat too, I believe. Here's Josh Lewis. James Russell saying, hold on to it. You got 12 seconds. Let's take that last shot. Lewis telling his guys to clear out. He wants to go a little one-on-one here. Now he's double-teamed. They kick it back out. Blocked shot by Engelmeyer. And the ball goes out of bounds with 1.9 seconds to go. Raiders will set it up for a last shot here as the half draws to a close. The inbounds pass, now a turnaround, and the shot is short at the buzzer by Hunter Nissen, and the first half ends with the Central Lakes Raiders leading M-State by a score of 59-37, a 22-point lead. 24 was the biggest lead of that opening half. The Spartans have not had a lead in the first half of tonight's game. So 59-37 at halftime. Central Lakes on top by 22. We'll come back and take a look at some stats for you, some halftime stats. And then we'll be hearing from Jim Iverson, the director of bands here at M-State, as part of our halftime show. But first, we'll give you some stats on the other side of the break, all right? You're listening to Spartan Basketball on Channel 977.
Sherry Johnson and Steph Gerhardson are with us right now to talk about what's happening at the theater department at M-State.
It's smaller, and it's a 2-year program.
I lost you a little bit there, Craig. Did you just want one commercial here?
In a 4-year program, being a freshman just coming in, are pretty non-existent. You can come in,
You got me?
want to be a theater major, you can just want to participate in some classes. We're very, very open to participation at any level. We also have a lot of support from the college.
Just right at the end there, I lost you.
Other fine arts programs. We have also an art program and a music program. If you want to be a music person, you can be involved in theater. If you want to be in visual arts, you can be involved in theater or music. You don't have to pick. We try to remain flexible, we try to share our students, and we want students to be able to, at M-State, have as many student experiences as they want to have.
That's Steph Gerhardson and Sherry Johnson. Today we are joined by Lori Charest, and Lori is the ceramics instructor at M-State and a big part of the art program there. What do you enjoy most about being an instructor? I mean, obviously you love working with clay and ceramics through the years in your own business, but as far as being an instructor, what really excites you?
I do love the clay, but I love teaching. The students are so interesting. every semester is a new cast of characters and a new set of challenges and accomplishments. And so I just really enjoy the students and the personalities of the students. And the classes are so small, so I really get to know them well.
Lori Charest from the art department at M State in Fergus Falls.
It is halftime here at M State, and it is 59-37. The Central Lakes Raiders up 22. They led by as many as 24, if not trailed in this game. And Rodney Oliver has been kind of scoring at will. 17 points for Oliver. 10 for Jalen Deering. They are the two players in double figures for the Raiders. 9 points for Trevion Jones. 6 for Josh Lewis. 5 for Kumar Gresham. 4 for David Felix. 3 for Derek Ailts. 2 each for Carson Jones and Zaw Buffalo. So they have had 10 players contribute to the scoring in the first half. Raiders made 13 out of 17 free throws and hit 4 threes in the opening half. Jalen Deering has 2 fouls, so does Kumar Gresham and also Zaw Buffalo with 2 fouls. Central Lakes turned the ball over 19 times. That has been a strength for the Spartans, forcing turnovers throughout their first 2 games and carried over to tonight. We don't have the team stats yet, but the Spartans did not shoot the ball well. They had some good looks inside, but couldn't get them down. Nick Pearson with 12 to lead the way. Brett Engelmeyer has 11. The two of them have combined for 5 of the 7 made threes in the first half for M State. Larry Bell has 4. Mert Taylor has 3, and Jaden Lee has 3. 2 for Tyler Lowe and 1 each for Carter Cressup and Jonathan Robinson. Spartans 6 of 10 on the free throw line, and they have made 7 threes. They have turned the ball over 7 times in the game tonight. So down by 22, 59-37, and have the work cut out for them in the second half as Central Lakes has a comfortable lead here at halftime. Well, as I mentioned, Jim Iverson, the director of bands here at M State in Fergus Falls, is our halftime guest. And let's hear what Jim has to say about the band program and the upcoming concert this weekend.
This is KJJK AM 1020 Fergus Falls. Also a translator K249EZ Fergus Falls. Hit Music Channel 977. Live in your neighborhood from the Alamere Health
start of the game when he got his first 2 fouls in the first minute of the game and sat out, well, almost the entire first half. He came back in. There's a loose ball, and it's tied up, and we're going to get a jump ball call. And on the possession ruling, the Raiders will get it. 8th turnover of the night against M State. Spartans need to shoot the ball better, need to keep that defensive pressure up. They did cause 19 turnovers in the first half by Central Lakes. Raiders have the ball, drive to the basket, they dish to the corner, open 3 on the way off the side of the rim, battle for the rebound, and up over the back on the rebound for Central Lakes was Kumar Gresham. And that is his 3rd personal foul. The Raiders have really done a good job on the boards against M State tonight. Spartans are 2-0, Raiders 1-1 coming into this one, but it's been all Central Lakes tonight. And there's another short shot that rims out no good by the Spartans. Raiders rebound, move it ahead quickly, the dish, and there's the lay-in by Rodney Oliver, who's got 19. And they've equaled their largest lead now in the first minute of the second half, up by 24 at 61-37. Spartans with Langston Davis up top. Davis passing across to Nick Pearson. Pearson looking, nothing there. He'll put it to the floor, feed the baseline. 3-point shot by Rennell Edwards is good. First basket of the night for Rennell Edwards. They pressure the ball. Raiders will get it through, and Gresham will pass it ahead through the hands of Rodney Oliver for turnover number 20 for Central Lakes. 61-40 now. Spartans with another 3 attempt and another made 3. That was Tyler Lowe hitting the 3 out of the far corner. Jim Russell is not happy. And it's now 61-43. It is an 18-point lead for the Central Lakes Raiders.
Want more from your career? Then you need more from your college. M State's nursing program offers the hands-on training, real-life work experience, and affordable tuition to help you launch or further your career in nursing. Learn more today at minnesota.edu/nursing. We all know that learning a new skill like sign language can take a lot of time and a lot of patience, which is why at M State, we speed things up. Start your journey today at minnesota.edu/American Sign Language.
5 times the MCAC Coach of the Year. Always seems to have a talented athletic bunch. And they got 15 guys on the roster this year, 16. Against pressure now, the Raiders have the ball knocked away. It's recovered, though, by Central Lakes. They push it ahead quickly into the front court. On the right side, good defensive pressure, though, by the Spartans. Deering passes it off to Zaw Buffalo. Buffalo falls down. He got rid of the ball. Here's Gresham. Now it's stolen away. Gresham gets it back. Left sideline. Baseline penetration. They feed the far corner. Back out to Buffalo. Up the lane. His pass batted around and controlled by Oliver, who scores. That was sloppy, but they got the job done. 21 for Oliver. 17:45 remaining in this game. Spartans down 63-43. They have the ball. Dribble penetration. Mert Taylor back out to Rennell Edwards on the 3-point line. Here's a deep 3 by Tyler Lowe. It bounces off the rim, off the glass, and through the hoop. Oates LeGrand would say sometimes it's better to be lucky than good on that one. And Tyler Lowe will take all the luck he can get because the Spartans have really struggled with their shooting. They've shot not bad from outside the arc. There's a 3 that won't go for Central Lakes, and the rebound comes off to Mert Taylor. Ahead to Rennell Edwards. Spartans pass to Pearson. Now Lowe. And Lowe's going to take a dribble, launch a 3, in and out. Battle for the rebound, goes out of bounds off M State. So Central Lakes will get the basketball. 17 minutes remaining in this game. 63-46, Raiders leading by 17. And against full court pressure, the Raiders get it into Kumar Gresham. Middle of the floor to Deering. Deering lob pass, oh my. Taylor baseline, or make it Oliver on the baseline with that jam, 2-hand jam. 23-46 for Oliver. Launching the three on the far side, Langston Davis misfires. Raiders rebound on the fast break up the floor into the lane for two more. Kumar Gresham getting them going. 67-46. Spartans convert at the other end on a fast break basket by Langston Davis. First points for Davis in this game, and now a turnover by the Raiders. Spartans will get it. Down 67-48 with 16 and a half minutes to go. And the inbounds pass will come from the near side as Rennell Edwards will put it in play. Edwards' pass taken on the wing by Davis. He'll drive baseline. Double team, kicks it back out to Tyler Lowe. Catches, releases, and buries the three. Tyler Lowe has 11. He had 2 at halftime. He's got 3 threes here in the second half, and now the lead is 16. Spartans fighting their way back, and they steal. A deflected pass picked off by Mert Taylor. Ahead on the right side. Now Taylor gets it back. Pass across for Lowe, gets away from him. Engelmeyer picks it up, drives in, shoots, misses, and a charge on Engelmeyer. That is his first foul. Turnover number 9 for M State. Raiders get the ball against full court pressure. Spartans trailing by 16. They have trailed by as many as 24. Quickly up the floor. Here's the pass down low, and a foul is going to be called on Tyler Lowe. Well, no, yeah, it is. Shooting foul. Second foul on Tyler Lowe. And the second team foul of the second half on M State, and it will be a 2-shot situation here for David Felix. Felix with his first of 2 coming. And the first one is good. 5 points for Felix. He is now 3 for 5 on the line. Mert Taylor back in along with Rennell Edwards after just going over and getting some conversation with the head coach. And now they step into their spots alongside the free throw lane. And the second free throw is good. Well, for a team that was shooting 47% from the line coming in, the Raiders have shot pretty well, 15 out of 19. Deep three by Lowe, who's hot. It's in and out. And the Raiders rebound the miss. Here comes Deering. Ahead on the right side, a break to the basket for 2, and it's Gresham. He's got 9. Spartans almost throw it away. Good hustle on the near side by the Raiders, but it is deflected out of bounds by Central Lakes. Spartans will toss it in on the near side. David Felix will put it in play. Felix looks to Lowe. Lowe cuts through the traffic and lost the ball. On the near side for Central Lakes, Josh Lewis dishes down low, and a little hook shot on the way is good by David Felix. So he's got 8. And it's back to a 73-51 advantage. 32 back on the board. Screen for Engelmeyer. Long 3 off the heel. Chased down by Lowe. He can't get to it. Out of bounds. So the rebound goes out of bounds, and the Raiders will get the basketball, and they will bring in C.J. Davenport. Breather for Kumar Gresham with 15:07 to go in this game. Raiders lead 73-51 as the inbounds pass goes to Josh Lewis in the backcourt. Lewis on the dribble at midcourt, takes it all the way up the lane, layup good. Nobody stepped in front to stop his penetration at all. Lewis has 8 and the lead is 24. On the far side, the dribble to the baseline, back out, deep 3 on the way, off the iron, no good. Spartans continue their shooting woes. Josh Lewis rebounds the miss. Up the floor, the pass across to C.J. Davenport. Lewis now at the high post to David Felix, down to the baseline. They fire it back out. Carson Jones feeds it through to the three-point line. Ball deflected but recovered. Now Jones for 3. That is no good. Spartans come through with Mert Taylor at the defensive board. Here's Taylor on the drive, feeding the three-point line, and Tyler Lowe with his fourth three of the half. 14 for Lowe, high point man for the Spartans now. We've got a backcourt whistle here kicking the ball. Spartans came up with possession, but it was kicked, so Central Lakes will throw it in. 75-54, Spartans down 21. 14:07 remaining in this game. There are media timeouts at the 14 and 7 minute mark, but it has to be under the 14. So that'll be coming shortly. There's a layup by C.J. Davenport that is good. They broke the press that time quite easily, actually. Spartans with Lowe giving it back to Jonathan Robinson. Robinson on the three-point line. Passes back out. Here's Lowe dribbling up the lane, feeding the three-point line to Carter Cressup. Cressup gives it up to Nick Pearson. Back across on the near side. Lowe's got a screen. He's got the open three, and he's hit 5 threes in this second half. 15 of his 17 have come from three-point range in this second half, and it's 77-57. Raiders shuffle it down into the lane, and an easy 2 points for Derek Ailts. Ailts has 5. Cressup to the middle of the floor to Langston Davis. Here's Lowe again. He's got 6. No, off the rim. Rebound Raiders. They have dominated the boards, and again, we don't have any official stats here, as the stat program apparently is not cooperating. So I can't give you rebound numbers, shooting numbers. We'll get all that probably tomorrow from Coach Fodness when they review the tape and take the stats, and then you can check it out online at CraigOlsonSports.com to see what the final stats look like. We've got to travel on the Raiders. 23 turnovers for Central Lakes. 12:49 left in this game, and here's our media timeout. So we'll take a break. 12:49 to go in the game. It's 79-57 in favor of the Central Lakes Raiders. We will take a break.
Welcome to the Creation Shop. This is a pottery sculpture workshop inspired by my cartoon character.
Jess Sim is with us. Jess is the enrollment manager at M State in Fergus Falls.
I think our biggest selling feature, the part of M State that students like and appreciate the most, is how much we have to offer. For a college or a campus of our size, to have athletics, to have fine arts, to have on-campus housing is huge, and not a lot of colleges have that. We are doing some on-campus tours. We're starting that back up, and we've done a lot of virtual tours as well.
Jess Sam, she's the enrollment manager at M State in Fergus Falls.
You know, the hand building and 3D advanced pottery classes, and this was an opportunity for me to continue my skills. The Creation Shop has a fun and inspiring nature. I think that, you know, once people start to feel that, to feel the space and get energized in this space, it's something that can be much bigger.
And even though they've turned it over 23 times, they have a hefty lead. Spartans have only 9 turnovers. That's a bright spot. And Tyler Lowe is a bright spot. He's made 5 threes in this second half. Leads the Spartans with 17. They have made 13 threes in the game. Pocket schedules are available for the Spartans. You'll see them around at different businesses, I'm sure. They have them here tonight at the college. They're at the college, too, sitting by the concession stand. If you're out here, you can pick some up. Handy to have. Spartans are going on the road after this. Women's and men both on the road. There's a missed shot by the Spartans, an offensive rebound, and a putback attempt, no good, but a foul on Carson Jones, his second, team second. And that is going to put M State on the line, and it's going to be Jaden Lee, who has 3 points, going to the line for a pair of free throws. The ladies are at Central Christian College in Minneapolis on Saturday for a 2 o'clock game, and then the men and the women will play in Thief River Falls Tuesday against Northland Community College at 5:30 and 7:30. And we'll be back here on the 30th when Sisseton-Wahpeton is in town. Ladies at 5:30 and the men at 7:30 on Channel 977. First free throw no good by Jaden Lee. Number 2 is good. So he has 4, and it's 79-58. The lead is 21 for Central Lakes as they face full court pressure. Ball in the hands of Derek Ailts. Moves it ahead on the left side to C.J. Davenport. Fires it across and, well, over the head of Carson Jones and out of play. 24 Central Lakes turnovers. Spartans get the ball down 21. As it is walked up the near side by Jonathan Robinson. Robinson passing it off, getting it back. Holding on to it, now putting it back on the far side of the floor. Pull-up shot by Larry Bell is good. So Bell has 6. Spartans pressuring the ball again. Steal by Cressup. 25 Central Lakes turnovers. Bell out of the deep corner. Finds Cressup across to Nick Pearson. Nick splitting defenders, feeding the baseline. Nice drive to the basket for 2 by Jaden Lee. 6 for Lee, and it's 79-62. Spartans trying to whittle it off. Some points off. There's another lob pass at the baseline and a two-hand jam by Rodney Oliver. They've run that a few times. He's got 25, and we've got the ball out of bounds on the far side off the Raiders. So M-State will throw it in from in front of their bench, trailing 81-62 with 11 and a half minutes to go in the game. Nick Pearson will pass it in, looks to Larry Bell on the far sideline. Bell delivers a pass to Pearson, who launches a 3. It's off the mark. Rebound kept alive by the Raiders, out of bounds off Central Lakes. Spartans will get it, and Pearson will toss it in from the near sideline. Nick will give it to Larry Bell, who hands it right back to Pearson. Nick turns right on the dribble, gives it up to Carter Cressup. Cressup on the wing, being pressured out there by Josh Lewis. Real active hands there by Lewis. Double team pressure, and that causes a turnover. 10th one for M-State. And then Pearson gets it right back. He picked the pocket of Josh Lewis. Pass ahead at the other end. Shot won't go. Another rebound for Central Lakes, and another steal by Pearson. Here's Larry Bell backing off, launching a 3, no good. Ball kept alive at the baseline on the rebound for Josh Lewis. Here come the Raiders. Lewis, lead pass baseline, layup good. Derek Ailts has 7, and it's 83-62. Raiders by 21. Pearson stopping at the three-point line, getting it to Larry Bell. Free throw line area, stripped of the ball. They're going to call a jump ball. And on the possession, the Spartans, possession check, the Spartans will keep it. Langston Davis is back in, also checking in Crosby Osnes. Spartans will put the ball in play. Rennell Edwards on the near side. And here's Edwards with the inbounds pass. Getting a return pass, now sending it to Crosby Osnes, who will bury that deep 3. Crosby can shoot it. 6-foot freshman out of Underwood gets the first points of the night for him. And it's 83-65, an 18-point lead on the board for Central Lakes as we approach the midway point of the second half. 10-17 to go in the second half. Against pressure, there's a steal by Edwards, and he tried to give a behind-the-back pass to Larry Bell, but he bobbled it and then was knocked away by Central Lakes, and the Spartans will throw the ball in from under the basket. Good defense. 28 turnovers by Central Lakes. Rennell Edwards will trigger the inbounds pass from underneath. 83-65. Spartans down 18, but hanging around. Edwards looking. They get it into Osnes. He releases a 3. Crosby hits the iron hard on that one. Rebound Raiders. Lead pass up the left side and a break to the basket for the layup. Trevion Jones in double digits. He's got 11. Here's Langston Davis putting it up. No good. Grabs the rebound, and we've got a walk as he fell to the floor with the ball. 11th Spartan turnover. 9:57 left in this game. Past the midway point. Alex Fodness nodding his appreciation of his team's effort out there and clapping, cheering them on, getting them going here. They've cut the lead down from down under 20 points. It's back up to 20 now, but we got a foul on Crosby Osnes. Crosby will have his first. And that's team foul number 3 on M State. On the near side, the Raiders Buffalo will throw it in. Buffalo out of Duluth East High School. Pass goes into Josh Lewis, 6'1" freshman. Up the left side it comes. Three-point shot is open. It's off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound Bell. Up the right side to Tyler Lowe. He's had the hot hand. Does he still have it? No. Off the heel from three-point range. Battle for the board won by the Raiders. Been saying that a lot tonight. They've had a great rebounding night. Buffalo's pass goes off the hands of a teammate as recovered by Larry Bell. Bell leads the rush up the floor. Bank shot won't go. Tipped up by Davis. No good. Grabs the rebound. Blocked from the backside and fouled. And Langston Davis will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Davis has 2 points, but he's been on the bench much of the night with foul trouble. He had 2 fouls in the first minute of the game. Came back in about midway through the first half and picked up his 3rd foul in like 10 seconds. That foul whistled against David Felix, his first, team's 3rd. Much more controlled second half foul-wise than we had the first half. Davis misses. Spartans are 7 for 13 on the line tonight. They haven't shot well from anywhere. Three-point range, they've been pretty good. I will say that. They've missed their share, but they've made a bunch. Free throw won't go, so they missed them both. Now 50% on the line tonight. Raiders get another rebound. That has been one of the major factors in this game, the rebounds. Central Lakes turns it over for a 30th time. Rennell Edwards on the drive through the traffic. Layup good by Edwards. Nice drive by Edwards. He has 5. Now against the press, they break it up the floor. Easy 2 for Jalen Deering. 87-67, 8:45 to go. Three-pointer by Crosby Osnes is short. Rebound drops into the lap of Deering under the basket. Deering will come ahead on the left-hand dribble. Moves it to the far corner. Open 3 is good. Three-point shot buried by Hunter Nissen. His first basket, and it's 90-67. The lead is 23. Tyler Lowe trying to answer, and he does. His 6th three-pointer of the half. He's got 20 points to lead M State, and we're back to a 20-point separation, 90-70 as we hit the 8-minute mark. Deering up the lane, ball knocked away. He fooled his own teammate that time. He thought he was going to shoot. He turned to the basket, and it hit him on the backside, and the Spartans get the turnover. Now the ball knocked out of bounds by Central Lakes. Spartans will throw it in from underneath. 7:55 remaining in this game. 90-70. Central Lakes has the lead. Next action on the radio against Sisseton Wahpeton on the 30th on Channel 977. Ladies at 5:30, men at 7:30. Deep 3 is off the rim by Rennell Edwards, and another Central Lakes rebound. They move it ahead to Zaw Buffalo. Out on the wing to Kumar Gresham. Now out to the top of the key, it's Josh Lewis. Buffalo, Gresham, right side, working on Engelmeyer. Pass knocked away, recovered by Central Lakes. On the drive, reverse layup, missed. Rebound tipped to the baseline, recovered by Langston Davis. Ahead to Nick Pearson. Over the line, Pearson will run the offense. Left side dribble penetration. Sealed off on the wing, looks for help. Back on the three-point line, got it to Engelmeyer. Now Pearson knocked away by Buffalo. Spartans will toss it in from alongside their bench on the far side of the floor with 7:09 to go in the game, down 20. And the Raiders make a substitution. Jim Russell has moved a lot of guys in and out tonight. He's used 16 guys. Well, he has the 16 guys. He's used 14 of his 16. So he has worked a lot of people in and out. Rodney Oliver's back in. He has 25 to lead all scorers. Spartans work it near side on the dribble. Jonathan Robinson going all the way to the hole, puts it up, in and out. He has had so many shots rim out tonight. His shooting will not be good. How about a one-hand jam by Oliver? He's impressive. 27 for Rodney Oliver. He took off from about a step in front of the free throw line on that one and just one hand jammed it. 92-70. Here's Pearson on the left side, driving through traffic and making the layup. Nick, very patient with the ball out on the perimeter that time, waited for the opening and then took advantage. So Pearson has 14, and with 6.5 to go.
Welcome to the Creation Shop. This is a pottery sculpture workshop inspired by my cartoon character Tom. Within this space, I teach classes, individual, private classes. If they feel more comfortable with somebody else, we can do 2 people, families, parties, and we even opened up the
We are
doors
talking
to a
music.
team building
M-State
exercise
Music.
for a local
Choir
business
director
network.
Laura Quaintance is here,
2012,
and
I studied
band director Jim Iverson is here. The band situation's totally different because you have community members along with students who formulate your band, right?
That's exactly right. Our groups, we have both concert band and jazz band, and we have both of them rehearsing on the same evening, Tuesday evening. And again, like you just mentioned, Craig, it's kind of a unique experience that we've got the adults mixed with the students, and it turns out to be kind of a cool experience for the students and the adults both. That a lot of times it turns into some almost like a mentorship that's happening with the adults taking the students under their wing.
Hey, this is Kay Wilder, director of the Fit.
Appreciate that.
M-State in Fergus Falls. Go Spartans.
All right, go Spartans.
Well, we're down to 6.5 minutes remaining in this game, and the M-State men's basketball team, 2-0.
Got a passion for power sports?
Are down by
Let's
20
make it a career
to Central Lakes team
at M-State.
1-1. They lost a 1-point game to Dakota Technical College in their second game after winning with ease over the Leech Lake Tribal College in their opener. So Central Lakes gets the ball here. Zaw Buffalo will put it in play. He's being guarded closely by Langston Davis on the inbounds. Buffalo gets a return pass after throwing it in. Ahead to Josh Lewis. Through traffic for the layup. Lewis has 10. 1, 2, 3, 4 Raiders in double digits. Here's Pearson. He falls down, lost the ball, gets it back. Bounce pass into the lane. Turnaround Taylor short off the rim. Rebound comes out to Pearson. Pull-up shot by Nick, no good. Off the board, Kumar Gresham. Boy, Spartan shooting percentage is atrocious. The rebounding advantage is huge for Central Lakes. Oliver misses. Pearson rebounds. Up the left side it comes. Three-pointer by Engelmeyer is in. That's the one thing Spartans have been able to do. Engelmeyer's hit 4 threes. And Tyler Lowe has hit 6. Spartans as a team have made 16 threes. I'm going to talk to Jason Retzlaff, see what the record is for made threes in a game. Turnover by Central Lakes. Spartans will get it under the basket. They get it into Langston Davis. Davis will shoot from outside. He got it. Well, Davis has 4. And it's 94-77. Spartans down 17. Raiders on the three-point line. Lewis thought about it, passes it up. Buffalo passes back out to Gresham, and we're going to get contact there, and a foul is going to put Gresham on the line. Spartan foul goes to Mert Taylor, his 3rd. 4th team foul. No shots. It came before they shot, evidently, so they'll throw the ball in from under the basket. Renell Edwards is back in, and out goes Engelmeyer. 4 threes among his 14 points tonight for Brett Engelmeyer. 94-77. Spartans really need to stop here. They get to stop here. They still have a chance. There's a rejected shot by Langston Davis. He's got a couple of blocked shots tonight. Shot clock is at 20 as the Raiders will throw it in from under the basket. It will be put in play by Kumar Gresham. His pass is stolen and not controlled. Langston Davis knocked it away and couldn't control it. Out of bounds on the far side. Zaw Buffalo will put it in play. Buffalo looking to the corner. Pass goes to Gresham. Lobs it inside. Broken up by Davis. Right back to Gresham. He'll set it back out to Buffalo. 10 on the shot clock. Dribble penetration. Lewis goes through the defense, and we got a goaltending call on Langston Davis. Josh Lewis has a dozen, and the lead is back up to 19. 96-77. Here's Rennell Edwards. Takes it to the baseline. Gets around the defender and scores. Edwards has 7, all of them here in the second half. Here's Gresham, free throw line turnaround shot good. Kumar Gresham has 11. Up the near side, Langston Davis, off to Rennell Edwards. Wanted to skip it across, but that pass lane was denied. Here's Davis, cutting through the defense, kicking it back out. Edwards' three-pointer is good. Rennell Edwards with 10. And that is 17 made threes tonight for M State. We might be in record territory here. I'm not sure. Spartans had some good three-point shooting teams through the years. Way up there by Josh Lewis, 14 now. And it is 100-82. Nick Pearson will launch a three. That's an air ball. Weak side board. Landed right in the lap of Kumar Gresham. Up the left side, it comes to Hunter Nissen. His pass inside broken up. Spartans get the rebound. They move it ahead on the near side. And it's Tyler Lowe, who's hot from three-point range. He's made 6 second-half threes. Out of the corner, Rennell Edwards will bury another three. He has 3 second-half threes. That's 18 threes in the game. 13 points for Edwards, and it's 100-85. 3.5 minutes to go. And a timeout taken by Central Lakes. So Spartans down 15, but still playing hard, and they're showing life out there. 100-85 the score.
Do you enjoy analyzing numbers, problem solving, or assisting people and businesses with their finances? Well, an accounting degree from M State may be just what you're looking for. With multiple 2-year fast track to career and 4-year
We're joined by Lori
Charest,
Charest, and Lori is the ceramics instructor at M State and a big part of the art program there. She and John Cox run that program. What can you tell me about what the classes would be like?
There's always an element of lecture, demonstration, work on your own. There's a lot of time that you have to work within your studio time with the instructor there. And I think that's another really great thing about our college, that John and I are professionals in our field. There's not graduate assistants. We are the teachers, and so we have a wealth of experience to share with the students.
Lori Charest from the art department at M State in Fergus Falls.
We all know that learning a new skill like sign language can take a lot of time and a lot of patience, which is why at M State, we speed things up. Start your journey today at minnesota.edu/American Sign Language.
Sisseton Wahpeton in town. The ladies will play at 5:30, and the men will follow at 7:30. We have 3:27 left in this one. Rebounding, poor shooting have hurt the Spartans tonight in this one against Central Lakes. Long pass up the floor, completed to Oliver. He wanted to go in for that dunk again, but it was broken up. Nice defense by Jaden Lee, preventing the jam. Now from under the basket, the Raiders will pass it in. It will be put in play by Josh Lewis. Looking, passing in, shot up and good. Evan Hoy will get his first basket. On the far side, a three by Lowe, and that's in the basket. 7 made threes now for Tyler Lowe, who has 23 points to lead all scorers. It is 102-88. 3 minutes left, and we're going to get an offensive foul. That offensive foul is on Kumar Gresham. That is his fourth. It is turnover number 33. And the Spartans down 14 with 3 minutes to go have the ball. Rennell Edwards across the floor. Cressup with it. Carter to the corner, giving it up, getting it back, side of the lane, bounce pass taken away. Oliver on the drive. And we've got a foul call there and a charge on Oliver. His second foul. Turnover number 34. And the Spartans Still down 14, 2:43 to go. Pretty simple what they need to do here. Score, stop, score, stop. Repeat. Bounce pass baseline to the corner. Three-point shot, Engelmeyer, and there's the score. A three by Engelmeyer out of the corner. He's got 5 threes. He has 17. That's 19 made threes for the Spartans. And with 2:20 to go, it's 102-91. 11-point separation. Now the stop part. Here's a pull-up shot off the rim. Spartans rebound. They got the stop. Engelmeyer ahead to Rennell Edwards. Edwards shuffles it back to Langston Davis. His three off the heel. Rebound grabbed by Hoy. His outlet pass is stolen, and Rennell Edwards will score. Rennell Edwards has all 15 of his points in the second half. And, folks, we've got a single-digit separation here. 9 points, 102-93. And we've got a turnover by the Raiders, their 35th of the night. 1:51 remaining. Spartans down 9, but they have the ball. Jim Russell's relatively calm over there. Rennell Edwards looking to the corner. They pass it through the lane. It's intercepted. They did not need that. 13 Spartan turnovers. Good pressure on the ball. Pass comes out on the near side. Now ahead, and there's an offensive. No, a block. Oh, my. Rennell Edwards sure looked like he had possession. It was one of those plays where the recipient of the pass, Josh Lewis, he couldn't have known that Edwards was there. He caught the ball, he turned, and he knocked Edwards over. The official said Edwards did not have position established. So 1:35 to go. Raiders get the ball. They work it into Oliver. He's been a scoring machine. He's fouled by Langston Davis, his fourth. So Oliver, who has 27, will head to the line to shoot 2. You got to love the way the Spartans have had that fight in them tonight, because they've been down by nearly 30 points in this game, and they fought back and cut it to single digits within 9 points with a minute and a half to go. Free throw will not go. And the Spartans want a timeout. Alex Fodness wants to talk the strategy over here. Here's the deal. Spartans have committed 5 fouls. Now the bonus goes
if you're a student or a parent or a community member wondering why people should choose M State when there's so many options around, I want to tell you should choose M State because of the employees who work here and our focus on student success. We really are in every aspect of our work focused on changing lives and making a difference in our communities. Not every college or institution can say that, and I can tell you that we not only say it, but students say it to us, and they feel it every single day. It's really hard to describe what's different about M State. So if you're thinking about colleges or just wondering what is that difference, what is that thing that people talk about, I'd encourage you to come to one of our campuses for a visit. And certainly if you're here, I'd also encourage you to reach out to me directly, and I can tell you from experience as a graduate of this institution that it's a special place, and we look forward to serving you.
Score on the other end. No turnovers. And they've been really taking good care of the ball. 13 turnovers tonight for M State. And they forced 35 by Central.
Fascinated by the world of construction? You have an engineering mind. And a civil engineering tech degree from M State is your gateway into this rewarding career field. This comprehensive program covers all aspects of the industry, from surveying through CAD design to boots-on-the-ground experience in materials, testing, and inspection. On top of small class sizes, passionate instructors, and affordable tuition, Civil Tech students benefit from a large network of employers eager to hire M State graduates. For more information, visit us today.
And 7 of them have come from Tyler Lowe, all in the second half. All right, here's Rodney Oliver, 27 points tonight. 3 out of 5 on the line with his free throw on the way, and it's off the heel and then down through the hoop. So it's a 10-point lead with a minute and a half to go as the Spartans move it into the front court. Here's Rennell Edwards. They need a quick basket. Pass left side. Here's another 3 look for Tyler Lowe. He missed it. Rebound Edwards. Takes it back outside the arc. Passes to Taylor. He gets it back to Edwards, who misses a 3, and the rebound is going to Central Lakes. Up the floor, behind the defense, layup good. Josh Lewis He has 16. Deep three is good by Mert Taylor. His second three. Timeout, M State. 59.6 seconds to go, and it's back to that 9-point separation at 105.
Hey, this is Kay Wilder, Director of the Fitness Center on the Moorhead campus.
We will this time take time out to hear some news about M State, and we'll return with the exciting final minute of play in regulation.
Here on the Moorhead campus, the Fitness Center is an inclusive, safe, clean environment for all registered students.
Jess Sim is with us. Jess is the enrollment manager at M State in Fergus Falls. What is the best way for those students out there and their parents to find out what M State has to offer right now in this environment? How should they go about doing that?
I'd say the best way to be to check out our website. You're able to take a self-guided virtual tour on our website, or we're doing virtual or on-campus tours as well. Our campus is open 8 to 4:30 Monday through Friday, so I'd encourage anyone that wants to come and check us out just to stop in on campus. There's always somebody there that can help them.
My
appointment to do that? Or?
It helps, but I never discourage
anyone. I started dancing when I was 4.
If someone does want to set up an appointment, what's the best way to do that? By phone, by email?
Let's say to call
from the University of Minnesota. I decided to open my own studio, which was very successful.
Okay, and they'll be able to help you out there.
Yep, we can point you in the right direction.
Jess, thanks so much for sharing your time with us. Appreciate it. Jess Sam, she's the enrollment manager at M State in Fergus Falls.
All races and levels of fitness. I want to share my passion with you, so that maybe that fever will come along
here.
to you.
59.6 seconds remaining. 105-96 Raiders. They have the balls. Buffalo to throw the ball in. Buffalo being guarded closely by Langston Davis, and there's a foul. Now the Spartans had one to give here, so they're not in the bonus yet. That's their 6th. Oh, no. Well, let's see. Number 3 on Rennell Edwards. Okay, that is the 7th foul. So the foul on Edwards is his 2nd. So we will see free throws with Jalen Deering, who has 12 points. Front end of the 1-on-1. Here's where you want the miss. Get the rebound, go down and score. Now he made it. So the lead is back to 10, 106-96. Substitution coming in for Central Lakes. Oliver will check out, and Kumar Gresham is back in. Second one in the air, off the heel, no good. Rebound goes to Taylor, he threw it away. Nice anticipation by Josh Lewis. And now they're going to have to follow him. Somebody got a foul here. Langston's got 4, though. You don't want him fouling. They're just letting him dribble it here out near midcourt. You got to get on him. 40 seconds left. Back out on the three-point line. Now they're just standing. Alex Fodness is pointing. Let's get a foul here. You can't be too picky who you're going to put on the line right now. It's 30 and a half seconds here, and there's the foul on Engelmeyer. So down 10, 30.5. Josh Lewis on the line. He has 16 points. He's a perfect 2 for 2 on the free throw line. And his first one here is good. Well, it was a valiant effort by the Spartans, but it's going to be really difficult now. With 30.5 seconds left, and if Lewis makes this one a 12-point lead, and that's what it is. So it is a 12-point lead for the Raiders. Spartans with Rennell Edwards looking for help. He's double teamed and fouled, and I think that's the 6th team foul. Foul's going to be on Carson Jones. So Carson Jones will pick up the foul. Well, it's going to be on Lewis, I guess. Josh Lewis, his first. Spartans will throw it in with Tyler Lowe. He has had quite a second half with 7 made threes. Langston Davis, they get it back to Lowe. He wanted to pull the trigger. Good defense right on him. He forces the shot, and he's going to be tied up. Jump ball call, and the possession goes to the Raiders. Nice job by Carson Jones to tie that ball up on the three-point try by Tyler Lowe. 17.5 seconds remaining. 108-96. Raiders by a dozen. Pass up the far sideline. Now back to Zaw Buffalo. All the way on the left side. They shuffle it into the lane and back out under 10 seconds to go. And the Raiders are going to get out of here with their second win. Both teams will be 2-1 now, but great comeback by M State in this one. They just couldn't finish. Too big a deficit and too dominant a performance on the boards by Central Lakes. 108-96 is our final score tonight, as the Central Lakes Raiders score 59 in the first half, 49 in the second half. And the Spartans wind up with only 37 in the first half, but they scored 59 second half points.